Hi students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online class Science 7th standard. Students, today we are going to continue our 16th chapter, that is the scarcity of water. In the last video we have discussed about the scarcity of water. Due to that so many factors, so many influence that we are facing that scarcity of water. Yes, so scarcity of water means according to our needs we are not getting. Okay, whatever the amount of water we need, that much water if we will not get, that is called as the scarcity of water. So in the last video already discussed, but students, today we are going to discuss about that depletion of water table. So what is that depletion of water table? So first of all, before already I have told the water table, the layer of the water, that what is the underground water is there, that is one layer of water is there under the surface. So under the ground, so underground of the earth there is one source of water is there, that is how much level is there water, that is called as a water table. And due to that scarcity of water, due to that in summer season, and due to there is a lack of rain, so what happening, the water table will go down, and due to that some other factors, it is facing that effect of that water table. That means that due to that some lack of water or due to the some regions, that water table is going to down. So we will discuss in this video what is that factors, what are the regions behind it, why that water table is going down, and also we have to discuss about that how we should conserve that water, how the management of the water table, or what is that source of water, how can we manage. Okay, so let us discuss about that. First of all, what is that, how that depletion of the water table. Okay, let us see. The water table does not get affected as long as the water drawn from the ground gets replenished by the seepage of water from the various natural sources. If there is the replenish of water by the sink of the water, if heavy rain is there water and it is entering to that ground, there is no depletion of water. That means there is no harm, there is no effect of by that water, so groundwater or the level of that what is the water table. But if we want to do that, then compulsory it will affect the water tablet. That means day by day the water table will go down. Okay, there are so many factors are. So now see, the major reasons of depletion of water table are followed. Whatever the main reasons due to that depletion of that water table. So see friends, one is the first is scanty rainfall and increasing population, increasing industries, agriculture activities, deforestation. Mainly these 5 reasons are there due to this, that it is major regions due to this depletion of water tables are happening. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about that what is the scanty of rainfall. Okay, scanty of rainfall means, students, you know that all over that our India, they are depending upon that water, rainwater. That means for that agriculture or that surface of water, whatever may be, almost all that everybody we are depending upon the rainwater. If there is no rain, then we will face the lot of problems for that whole years. That means 3 to 4 months that rain will come, and that water we are conserving, and it is helping for the whole over the remain 8 months. Yes, that water we are utilizing remain 8 months. So if there is no water, there is scarcity of water, then we will face a lot of problems in the future. Next month or other remain 8 months we will face the very hard problems. And at that time what we are doing, we are depending upon the groundwater. So that groundwater level will go down and the ground level water will decrease. So that is one of the main reasons if the scarcity of the rainfall. Because in agriculture cases, by that in our house daily uses purposes, whatever that water we are getting, if rain properly 3 months if it there, then that water will be conserved and the water will be stored under the ground, and also we will reserve as a like a dam and some canals will store that water, and that water we can use for that in the future. And also that some water will sink into the ground, that water table will increase. But due to the scarcity of rainfall, it will be decreased that water our water level, because the water cannot sink into that ground, and also almost all people of that those cities that they will depend upon the groundwater only, because surface of water it will be dried up by the sunlight. Okay, so now second one is the increasing the populations. You know the students, now day by day what happens, the population of the world also it is increasing. In our India, you will say that 137 crore people are there now today. If you check that sensation of the people, okay, or human beings, those are living in India only. Okay, this population of that India is rapidly increasing. So for them, not only the in India, in the world also, you will think day by day it is increasing that population. So you should think, students, if it will increase for them the needs, for them food, for them clothes, for them houses, so they are cutting the trees, they are closing that the open surface area, they are decreasing. Yes, so due to that so many things there, that what happening, it is affecting to that our ground, what is that groundwater, that is water level is affecting. Why? Because if we will cut that, we will make that houses, then that water cannot penetrate or cannot sink into the ground. Okay, this is the one of the main factors what we are depending upon the increasing of the population. And the next one is that what is that increasing the industries. If that increasing their populations, for them needs daily requirements, for that industry also increasing. And actually industry, in the industry they are depending upon the groundwater, and they are using also groundwater for the cooling the machines and some waste products, so that for so many way they are using that groundwater. Okay, and so that due to that ground they are using the groundwater, that depletion also, that water level also will go down. Next one is there what agriculture. If the scarcity of rainfall, if there is no rain, then what will happen? The farmers, they are depending upon the groundwaters. They will do that wells, they will do that tube wells, they will do that borings, and the groundwaters they are using for that agriculture. When that most of that water, if they will not use that on particular depletion, like sprinkle that drip method, or they should use that particular irrigation, water irrigation method, then okay. But almost that farmers, they don't know how to use that, they don't know that modern irrigation system of water. So that's why they are wasting that water, whatever needs the water, that more the water they are wasting. So due to that, where you will get that water? From the ground. If that groundwater it will decrease or finish, then that water level or water table will reduce. Next one is that deforestation. You know, students, now day by day they are cutting the trees, they are fire due to that some natural like fires. Now Amazon forest, and because so many forests now, Australia forest, they are going to destroy. When that forest will go destroy, what will happen? One thing, rain will not come. Second thing, so whatever the water is there, by the roots, their water level it is coming to that up, but that down due to that sucking that water, that it will be stay. But if not there, trees or plants not there, that water levels it will go to the down. So this is also main problems due to the deforestation of trees. Okay. So now friends, we will discuss about the water management. What do you mean by water management? Water management means that students conservation. In this, these are the depletion of the water table. But how we should conserve this? How can we conserve the water for the future use? So if you, there is so many things here there, if you give that importance, if you give that attention about that, sure you can conserve the water and you can use for that. In future you will won't face that such scarcity of water in the future life. So students, one thing, some general in our day-to-day life, what we are using, how we are wasting the water, if you give that attention, then we can save the water and we can conserve the water for our future life. So see students, one thing, whenever you are hand washing or brushing teeth, at that time what we are doing, we are taps opening and water is going continuously and we are doing the brush. So you should not do like that. Whenever you are shaving, at that time should not tap continuously, don't open. Or that whenever you are bathing, that at that time unnecessary water buckets it will full and the water unnecessary it will we are wasting. But that if you will avoid that, if you will give that attention about that, then sure every day thousand liters will be conserved. Okay, so if one person if will conserve that one bucket of water, then all over world or all over the India they will conserve that how much water you can think. So that way you have to conserve the water for the future use. Okay, second thing what is that we will discuss all the other things also. Water is the precious natural sources. In order to make water easily available to use future, we have to conserve the water today. Water is one natural precious natural sources. So that without water we cannot exist. Water is life like. So if we need that use for that in future, we don't want to face that scarcity of water, then you must give that attention. Whatever the main factors I have written that here students, you also give attention and you inform your parents and your brother, and if those are small brothers, you must give attention about the saving of the water or waste of, you should reduce your waste of water. A few steps which are water can be conserved as follows. Do not leave steps running while brushing teeth, shaving or wasting the cloth, washing the clothes. Farmers should use the better methods for irrigation like drip irrigation, in which water is supplied to plants drop by drop. Means you know that there in the previous chapters also you have studied that irrigations water there are two types, one drip systems, one sprinkle systems, modern water systems are there. So that modern water irrigations are drip systems is very best systems because it is a drop it will fall on the root of the plant. So we don't want to spend the total water, unnecessary water will sink into that other place and it will be evaporated. So don't we do that, like you should follow that modern systems like our irrigation like drip system you could follow, then that water also can conserve. Construct dams and reservoirs to control the floods and collect the water. Sometimes whenever the rains will come, that floods will become and that water will pass out and it will go away from that city or place. But if you make the dams, then it floods, it won't become, because all water will be conserved there. And also whenever the drought time or whenever that in the summer season time, if you are not getting water, that water we can reuse for irrigation, for other our daily life use, or we can use also. Okay. Next, repairing the leaking taps and pipes at the area. If sometimes what happens, so many pipes are what due to leakage, water unnecessary is leakaging, unnecessary is going outside. So that should be avoided. That must be stopped. And recycle the polluted water and the waste is irrigation. Whatever nowadays what happening, whatever that our drainage inside that water is coming from the cities, that water must be conserved. And that water, if you do that recycle bin, and then after that water filtering, after that water we can use for that our agriculture purposes. Large amount of water is needed in our India. So that's why we can use that waste water, whatever we are daily using that water, that after that water we are sending to the drain, and that we should collect that on your tanks and we can reuse for that irrigation. So this is one best policy for that conserve the water. Friends, not only these points, and so many points you can see that in your books and in your daily life what we are happening, you can see that what are the which way we can conserve that water. Okay students, I hope you have understood about this chapter, what is the scarcity of water and how we can conserve management of the water cycles or water. Okay, so next we can discuss about that exercise part, and exercise we will complete. Next 17th chapter we can start. Okay students, I hope you have understand. You should write down that all notes and get ready for that your online test also. Thank you.